Yes.
Hit me with that number 7.
It's Puyo Puyo Tetris.
Hell yeah. What a game.
Yeah,
Puyo
it's
Puyo
great.
Tetris.
Talk to me about Puyo Puyo Tetris.
I enjoyed it quite a bit. I was never like online. Like I never felt at all competent in any way. Felt like I was getting crushed about 150% of the time.
Oh.
But boy, did I enjoy this game. The story mode is super forgettable. Just skip it.
I didn't play it.
Yeah, just
I
play.
enjoyed it.
Just play the game.
I enjoyed it.
It's very good. It's a very good game. It's Tetris.
It's a good way to
And
make you play
it's
Puyo
also
Puyo.
Puyo Puyo. Yeah, it's a good way to make you play Puyo Puyo because I really did enjoy Puyo Puyo. And then to mention Sonic Mania, not that it's on my list, which it isn't.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Have you gotten to that yet?
What?
Yeah.
The Puyo Puyo stuff in Sonic Mania?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
There's
Sorry.
there's a really there's a good Puyo Puyo section in Sonic Mania, and like I knew how to play it because I played.
Yeah.
And it
Oh,
made me
Mean
feel
Bean.
very
You
good.
never you never play Mean Bean Machine?
I watched Jacob totally blow it at that part in Sonic Mania, and I was like, I'll handle this.
I know how to create a Puyo chain.
I was like, excuse me. I had a 3 combo.
oh yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I played an insane amount of this game. I downloaded the I played I think I had like 20 hours or so into the Japanese demo.
Man, this is a fluke. I guess I didn't account for this. I didn't think about this game. I thought it came out last year.
It did in Japan. It came out actually in 2014 in Japan. But there was like a licensing issue that kept it from coming to. This is where I did my George W. Bush impression, and not gameplay of Puyo Puyo Tetris. But yeah, it came out in Japan in 2014. But there was some licensing things, and like even now you can only buy it physical for PS4. Like it's not in the digital shop for whatever reason. So there's like weird licensing thing. But it came out in April. It came out like right after the Switch came out.
Yeah.
Like a month or so after. But yeah, Puyo Tetris is very good, and Jason's right. It's a good game.
Yeah, it's a good game.
It is. I hate that I didn't account for it on my list.
Number 7.
Golf Story for the Nintendo
That
Switch.
game's not very good.
What are you talking about? Golf Story was a blast.
Fuck you, 7.
Fuck you.
Oh no. Okay, no. Never mind. I was thinking. Of
I didn't say everybody's golf. I said Golf Story for the
I was
Nintendo
like,
Switch.
I was like, "Fuck you, 7."
Yeah, I
Okay,
don't
got
think
so-
7. I don't think 7 would have been enough to push everybody's golf over either.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. Like, I would be incensed.
Yeah. No, he means Golf Story.
He means Golf Story.
You
I
play
had a
as
good time with Golf Story.
you play as a boy.
It's a silly little like 20-hour RPG on the Nintendo Switch where golf is more of a setting that you do occasionally have to play golf, and you do have to get kind of good
a
at
lot
it
of the
sometimes,
early
but
game is golf. Like most of the first 2 hours, which is what I've played, is mostly.
it's puzzles with golf.
Well, I've had to beat like 3 people at golf, so far.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's interesting like that. The first puzzle that where you have to like find the dinosaur food or whatever and shoot it in the circle. Anyway, I'm not. It's not. It's this. Thomas.
It's so much fun, and it's witty, and I had a good time, and I don't know. It was a game that kind of snuck up on me. I didn't even know what this game was until we were in San Francisco, and everybody else was talking about it, and I didn't know what it was. But then I got it, and basically in 2 days just knocked the whole thing out because it took me 12 hours to get home from San Francisco.
Oh, yeah.
So I spent most of that day just playing this game.
It saved you.
And it brought me a lot of joy, yeah.
I can't get into Golf Story. Jason will tell you that I was very excited for Golf Story.
I was really
Like when-
excited.
when they announced it, I was like really fucking stoked for Golf Story.
Yeah.
And I've tried now twice to go back to it to play it, and I don't want to. Like, I don't know why, but like something I can't. I'm not getting something.
It's too close to EG. Like it's too like this control setup is too close to EG. So
And it's different.
And it's a lot different. It's a lot different.
It's very
game.
different than everybody's golf.
But
I think it's
too similar.
It's not golf. Like that's the thing about it is it's like it's a RPG with golf where golf is the principal mechanic.
Right.
So that's what I don't like. Like I did not have any fun at all trying to find those dinosaur eggs and shoot them at the birds in the water.
Oh, I liked all that.
I did not enjoy that because I couldn't find the last one, and then it was a screen over. Like all 9 of them were in this place, and then one of them was not, and that just was super frustrating to me. And I've enjoyed some of the humor, but not a lot of it. Looks like you maybe play Pac-Man here, but I really liked driving the ball into that fat guy's face. I really enjoyed that quite a bit. But then you had to do it again, and I was like, okay, so because you had to do it to the caveman,
Right.
you do it immediately in the next place you go, and I was like, oh, all right. So I don't know. Like I will try. I'll try it again because I got a lot of off time coming up, but it has not grabbed me yet. But I wanted it to. I want it to really bad because I was really fucking pumped up for this video game.
I really enjoyed it. I thought the story was fun.
I haven't I couldn't. Jason, did what do you think of Golf Story, Jason? Is it going to show up later on your list?
No,
you'd
it
like to
doesn't.
talk about it?
Nope.
Okay.
No, it doesn't.
Also, the stats thing.
Yeah,
anyway.
it's really silly and fun, and it has it has a sense of humor that if you're at all cynical, I guess you're not gonna really enjoy.
I think the second time I hit the dude in the face with the ball, no thank you. If it happens every course, then I'm in. Like if it's like a thing you do at every one of the courses, then I'm like, okay, that's now you got me back. Like if it's just like every person,
it's gotta come all the way back around again.
Every person, at least one person at every golf course is like, I don't get hurt if you hit me in the face with a golf ball. I'll be like, okay, now this is I'm with you now, but don't tell me if that's what happens or not. But it's just like
I don't know.
They didn't need to repeat that joke. Like it was funny enough when you hit the fat guy. Like you didn't have to hit the caveman. But unless they repeat. So, and I just got the digging wedge, like where it's a wedge, but it's like a shovel. So you have to dig up fossils and shit with it, which is neat. Like I'm getting there.
It also helps when you're in the bunker.
Yeah, imagine there's the digging wedge now. But yeah, I should like it. Like there's nothing about it. There's no reason for me to not like it. No, there's not a relationship mechanic in it, which is a little bit upsetting, but I should like it by all intents and purposes. This is like a game for me, so I'll keep trying.
Keep on trying. There's a mini golf series.
Yeah, you play frisbee golf. Looks like.
Yeah, you can play disc golf.
Okay, I like that.
You do get to play disc golf.
Those guys are real big jerks.
Yeah, I met the first one. He was a real big jerk.
They're real big jerks.
They're the biggest assholes.
Can you control the frisbee while it's in the air?
Yeah, you control it while it's in the air. Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess I'll go back. I'll go back to it, but it did not grab me at first, so here's hoping.
Yeah, I had a blast with it. I had as much fun as I had with lots of games this year, which is
Nintendo Switch exclusive.
Yeah.
Oddly enough.
Yes. Sonic Mania. Just spoilers. Sonic Mania is my only non-exclusive title. Everything else is an exclusive.
Yeah, well, platform exclusive, not necessarily console exclusive.
Right.
Because I know one that's on 2 different consoles, but they're both Sony. Okay, number 7. Right?
Nope. Number 6.
Yeah, no.
No, 7.
Tyler's number 7.
Yeah, my number.
You're
7.
number 7. You're number 7.
Is a Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh.
Horizon
Zero Dawn.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Horizon Zero Dawn, or the game that got overshadowed by Zelda.
Zero. 0.
Yeah.
The worst thing that ever happened to Horizon Zero Dawn is that it came out. Was it
A
like
week
a week
before Zelda.
Yeah.
The worst.
They were like, we're gonna scoop them on this one.
yeah, they
Nope.
were like, we'll get them first, but it's very good. Like Horizon
Yeah.
Zero Dawn, and I didn't finish it. I had to go. Came back to it after I had just fucking wrecked Zelda. Just played so much Zelda that my Switch exploded. But I went back to Horizon Zero Dawn, and there's aspects of Horizon Zero Dawn that feel better, like the gameplay. But when you play them both, like when you play Legend of Zelda and Horizon Zero Dawn, all of the stuff that makes Legend of Zelda really good is not in Horizon Zero Dawn, and it's really fucking frustrating that's not in there.
The first time you try to just jump off a
Oh my
cliff
God.
and you're like, oh, I'll be fine, and then you just fall to your death.
You're like,
and you
oh
have
yeah,
to be
I
like,
can't glide. Or if you just are trying to climb up anything, like
yeah, you have
can't
to go
climb
find those yellow
like,
pegs.
Yeah, it sucks. And then the bow, like I thought that the bow stuff in Horizon Zero Dawn was very good, better than Zelda, but
Yes.
it didn't feel as good as like a slow motion shot in Zelda did. But the overall bow stuff felt like the sound that it made when you hit the thing in the eye, like the little one, like it's so good. I think that and it had a really cool story. Like I thought it was a neat setting. Like you don't get a lot of like post-apocalyptic. Like it's so apocalyptic that it's come back around on itself.
Yeah.
What ended up her story ended up being just what you thought it was. So it's like it wasn't that cool, but I enjoyed what I played, and there was a lot of, especially later in the game, there's a lot of like interesting once you start getting to the tigers that can go invisible. There's a lot of interesting stuff with that. And the trap stuff was really cool. I really liked laying like electric traps and stuff. But there was I had problems with it, like the gathering items and stuff was bad. Like having to just constantly craft arrows was not fun.
Yeah.
Because you never didn't have the shit you needed to do it. It just was something that you had to do now.
Yeah, like make the quiver bigger.
Yeah, and it didn't take long enough for it to like make sense in the story, and it took too long for it to be anything less than like a really bad active reload mechanic. So I didn't like that, but overall I thought like it was. I mean, it's a really great video game. I didn't play the DLC because I sold this back to GameStop to get a game that's better than this. But yeah, it's I really liked it. I thought it was it's really ballsy to put like a new thing out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like so much of all of our lists is, Mario 9 and shit like that. So it's really ballsy for someone who has done nothing, but this is the Killzone studio, right, Jason?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, so like they've done nothing but like bad first person shooters for PlayStation, like, and then they put this out. It's just really heartening, and it's fun that we'll get a bunch more of these. So they'll be like Horizon Zero Dawn 3, 4, and 5 and stuff like that. So that's Horizon Zero Dawn.
I like Horizon Zero Dawn. We can talk about it again soon.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll talk about it again.